Because Mr. Boehner's target audience was small business owners, we're joined by one tonight, Elizabeth Lessner, CEO and president of Betty's family of restaurants in Boehner's state of Ohio. Great, thanks for your time tonight.
Thanks.
Representative Boehner claims that political uncertainty, meaning business uncertainty about what new laws, what new regulations might be coming, is to blame for small businesses in particular not hiring. Why would that suddenly be true for you during this administration when laws and regulations change with every president, within every presidency, within every congressional session throughout our history?
Thus far, it hasn't been true, at least for my restaurant group. We've actually opened 2 new businesses in the last year, and we have 2 more opening in the next year. We do pay close attention to state and local politics. Those are the types of policies that really affect us on a day-to-day level. Federal regulation really has very little bearing on my day-to-day business operations.
The Boehner solution and the Republican solution for a business like yours, like Betty's family of restaurants, in order to expand, to hire more people, is to cut taxes for the top 2% of Americans, the richest 2%. You own 4 restaurants now. How many people would you be hiring if you get that tax cut Mr. Boehner wants for the richest 2%?
Well, I don't make $250,000 per year, so the tax cut really wouldn't have any bearing on myself. In Central Ohio, I would venture to guess that most small business owners, particularly in restaurants and retail, we don't earn $250,000 per year, and neither do any of our staff. So the tax cuts that Boehner proposes really has absolutely no bearing on my business or most of the small businesses that I'm aware of in Central Ohio.
The other thing in here that was suggested by Mr. Boehner today was that regulations in general should be looser so that you can do what you need to succeed with government not in your hair and just go out and go into the restaurant business. How many more customers do you think you'd get if government regulations were looser on, just to pick one topic out of the air, eggs?
I think that foodborne illness outbreaks have been a really major concern to restaurants, especially over the past couple of years. Right now it's eggs. In recent past, we've had meat, we've had spinach, we've had all kinds of recalls. The quickest way for me to go out of business would be to give one of my customers E. coli or salmonella. I think it's really important that FDA does tighten regulations, especially in these large-scale processing plants where so much of these outbreaks are actually coming from.
Last point, what do you think government can do to create an environment in which you could expand, you could create jobs, maybe even go and get another restaurant going?
The single most important thing that's been helpful to me has been increased lending. Stimulus dollars have allowed me to go after lending and open actually 3 businesses with new loan options that are available. The other really big helpful thing to me is the health insurance, healthcare reform. It enables me to compete with larger corporate restaurant chains for the same talent. In the past, I wasn't able to afford those same benefits, and now I can offer the same benefits that a larger conglomerate can, and I'm able to attract better employees, which has been fantastic.
Elizabeth Lessner, CEO and president of Betty's family of restaurants, joining us from Ohio tonight. Great, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Let's turn now to MSNBC political analyst Howard Fineman, also senior Washington